Hi, welcome to another episode of The Young and the Restless. We open up at Newman and Nikki and Vick are having a meeting, and Nikki questions the sudden glow that Victoria has. Then we see Nate visits Audra at home and he wants to speak to her outside of the office. Then we go over to the athletic club and Kyle and Summer are having dinner and they discuss Harrison and his schooling they should choose for him. Then we go back to the Abbott house and Jack says that Tucker has the audacity to tell him to stay out of the fight with Ashley. And Tucker tells Jack that if he makes Ashley life difficult, he will make his life a living hell. Then Ashley comes in and tells Jack to back off because she could hear him shouting from outside. Back at Newman, Vick discusses and claims that her glow is as a result of her oxygen facial, but Nikki believes it's Nate. Nikki then brings up that she heard about Elena storming into the office and calling them out. Vick says that she is not proud of hurting Elena, but she is glad it's out so she and Nate can move forward with their lives and everyone should accept it. Back at the athletic club, Summer tells Kyle that she is sorry for the tension and goes into complete remorse. And Kyle says that the distance between them makes him feel like he is losing her. And she continues to apologize. And Kyle promises that he will help her bring Phyllis home safe and sound. Then we go back to the Abbott house and Tucker offers to take Ashley for a drink to avoid the argument with Jack. But Jack says no, he wants to talk to Ashley. But he wants Tucker to leave and Tucker says that he ain't leaving. And then Jack brings up the coup that he heard Ashley is planning. And Ashley says that she is shocked that Billy took so long to tell Jack about it. Jack tells Ashley that she will fail miserably and her reputation will be tarnished if she does that. Jack then calls Tucker the enemy and Ashley says the only enemy is Diane and she won't let Diane drag the family name through the mud. Then we see Diane comes in and yells that enough. Back at Audra's room, they discuss Audra sending Elena over to Newman and Nate tells her Elena quit the podcast and Audra tells Nate not to beat himself up. Also says that he don't get to feel sorry for himself when he screw people over, so he needs to stop playing the victim. Nate tells Audra about Nick's concerns and Audra says that Nate's emotions will blow up his plan and his track. Audra says that Nick being nervous is not a good thing for them. It will not work in their favor because this is gonna make Nick dig further and further into them. Back at Newman, Nikki is concerned about the relationship Vick is having and Vick asks Nikki just to be understanding about her relationship and she gushes about Nate and Nikki tells her that she used to do the same thing before with Ashlyn. Nikki agrees to trust Vick however and Vick says that he's nothing like them. Vick then however promises Nikki that she will not move too fast into the relationship. Back at the athletic club, Kyle leaves to take a phone call and we see Daniel comes over to talk to Summer. And Summer is not interested and we see Kyle brings Lucy over there. Then Lucy apologized to Kyle for what Phyllis did and says that she is very remorseful as a result of Stark. Then we go back to the Abbott house and Diane says the argument isn't healthy and they need to stop. Diane being manipulative. Jack says that they aren't going anywhere. They aren't leaving. Ashley and Tucker are the one who needs to leave. And Ashley says the solution is that she has a solution. And Jack yells that they aren't going anywhere, so don't even think of telling them to move out. Ashley tells them to move over to the pool house and let Summer and Kyle move back into the house. And Diane asks that they have mutual respect for each other. And then Jack warns Ashley that he is going to get her. Ashley tells him that he doesn't get to do that, to warn her of anything. Jack says that it's not fine for Tucker to threaten him. Then Ashley tells Diane that she should mind her business and come out of the fight. Then Jack yells that the house is his. He has been the one taking care of the house while Ashley was away. So Ashley should move out. And says that Diane is family unlike Tucker. Ashley says that Tucker is his fiance, so he gets to stay, just like Diane is his fiance, so she gets to stay. When Jack hears that, he says, "What the hell? You're engaged?" And Ashley says Diane needs to go. Then Diane gushes and laughs, and Tucker holds his head down. Jack is shocked and asks if it's a joke. Jack is sad about it. Jack thinks that it's a petty game that Ashley is playing with him, and Ashley says it's about the change and forgiveness, just like you and Diane. Back at the athletic club, Daniel wants to speak to Summer alone, so he asks Kyle to take Lucy to this farm. And Summer is mad that Daniel told Lucy, and she asks what Daniel is gonna do next, if he's gonna print it to the whole wide world. And Daniel tells Summer that she needs to be truthful to her husband. I am disappointed in Nate, the fact that he is in this plotting and stuff. Nate, where do you think it's gonna get you? At the end of the day, Newman is for the Newmans. You really think you're gonna rise up through the ranks and get the company just like that? Are you stupid? So I skip that part. Then we see Vick runs into Adam at society, and the two of them take digs at each other. And she tells Adam that Newman Media is coming for him. Adam tells her that he knows Newman Media like his hand middle, so he knows how to poke them. Reminds Vick that he built the company. Adam tells Vick the reason why you're talking is because you're worried about me and worried about what I'm gonna do. Then we see Danielle wants to trade Diane's freedom for Phyllis being in prison. And Summer is not happy about this. She is pretty angry. Then Kyle comes back and Danielle leaves. And Kyle tells her, when is she going to give Danielle a break? Back at the Abbott house, Jack says that I can't believe you would marry Tucker. Everyone know who he is. Jack, you're a hypocrite. Everyone know who Diane is. And Ashley says that yes, Tucker is who he is, unlike Diane. And Jack says that he is conning you, Ashley. Why would you marry him? And Ashley tells him to stop. Tucker never faked his death, unlike Diane. Ashley calls Jack obsessed and selfish ever since he got back Diane, and he turned his back on the company and all his family. Ashley tells Tucker that she is ready to go. As she leaves, she tells Diane that she's gonna need the bridal magazines that she was looking at because she's getting married. After they leave, Jack yells, how did he get to be at this place with his sister, always fighting? And Diane does her manipulation and tells Jack that he isn't selfish and he needs to work things out with his sister, trying to make it look like he's on Ashley's side, and says that Ashley doesn't know the truth, that she didn't kill Phyllis, so that's why she's angry. Then we go in the park and we see Ashley rants about Jack, and Tucker is happy that they are engaged. Back at the athletic club, Audra assures Nate that she has all the intel to crush McCall, and Audra says that she has all the secrets. Audra wants to move things fast and kill McCall right away, but Nate wants to move slowly. Then we see Summer wants to protect her mom, and she storms out with whatever Kyle is saying to her, and Kyle says, you keep shutting me out. But we see Summer is getting a call, and maybe Phyllis, she wants to take it, but Kyle thinks that the call is not more important than us. However, Kyle eventually storms off and said he has to go to work. We see Vick and Adam continue to take digs at each other and welcome the challenge. And then we see Summer gets a text to meet in 1 hour. Then we see Diane continues to play Jack, and Diane, stupid Jack, falls for Diane's manipulation and declares his love for her and says she's such a good person. And we see Ashley says that the engagement that she announced was just to get back at Jack. It was Tucker's idea. But Tucker wants Ashley to look him in the eye and tell him that he really doesn't love him. She needs to say it to his face. Thanks for watching. Bye.